Okay, so what we're going to do is we've just shot 30 shots at half power with the Talon P, and we're going to see how much we can top it up. We've got a spare bottle with us. Let's get going. The O-ring on here, and we're going to roll that down over the thread so we don't damage it. This is clean surface in here because we always keep it clean. It's just the filling thing. This is the early model Talon, of course. Seals. Got a protective boot on here. We can take that off. We'll put that in there too. We don't want to lose anything. Now the other thing, we'll just put this here for a second. And what we need to do is we need to put this pipe onto this. So we're going to take this tank out of here. What we got to be careful of is not to lose this special washer in there. We put that in there. Hang on to the end of that, don't drop it, and then we're going to put this on there. We've got some Teflon tape. Let go of it now. Let go of it now. Don't want to crank the daylights out of it, but just so it's firm. Connect that onto there. So we're going to crack this open very slowly. Okay, so we're leaking from here. So we were leaking from here, so we're going to put some more Teflon tape on here. So what we're going to do is we're going to bleed that air out of here because we started leaking. Okay, that's open. So what we'll do is we'll just take this off of here for a second. Okay, we're going to put some new Teflon tape in there because it was leaking from there. Let's do it. Let's try this again. Bleed valve is closed. Let's put some air into it. Crack this open. Yeah, now it's working. Okay, so that's stopped at the same PSI, so the tank is full. Yeah, because this is the same PSI as this, because it's the same tank, right? Yeah, so you can't overfill it, yeah? So now we're going to close this off, right? That's closed off, and we're going to bleed this out until this goes back to 0 for safety. Right, okay, so that's done. Disconnect this. Alright, so we've got a full tank. So we should have checked, but we've got that on recording of what it was, yeah, because you recorded it, I hope. So we'll try and put this back in there without undoing it, although I don't want to bend it too much. If we put it up like this, look, the key here is when you're transporting everything, so we've got to be a bit careful. Don't want to scratch this up. We had it on some rocks. There, ideally, what you've got to do is have a boot on your tank, yeah, when you're out and about, so you don't scratch things up. But what we'll do is we'll put it back in here, like this. We'll take this out of there for a minute. We need to put the spanner in there. Just hang on to that with the other hand there, cameraman. Leave this back in here, like this. This protects that. And, I mean, that's not too sharp a bend. I hope we can just leave that there for a minute. We might have to take it off of there. I think that's the safest thing. We'll just put it there for a minute. I'm going to take the O-ring back off of here, okay? So take the O-ring off of there. Just reverse the entire process. We'll roll it off. Got to be careful we don't damage it on the thread, on this thread. Sure tank. Put this back into here. And we'll get shooting again.